morning, I'm Cara Peroutka. I get the pleasure of talking to you about our VBS ministry. I started with this ministry forever ago, like 35 years ago in 5th grade. Was my first time as a participant. And this was when we were at the smaller building. And VBS was very simple. But by the end of the week, we had been rebaptized. We were walking around with bandanas that said disciples on our forehead, and we had big walking sticks, and we thought we were cool. So VBS was amazing. It was a place for kids to go where there was just the Holy Spirit going all the time. And I transitioned into my teen years from 5th grade into serving. I helped in the nursery for the volunteer kids. So from a young age, I have been involved in this ministry. And as I've progressed through life, I had my own children, and it brought me back around to VBS. I started back with VBS as a 4th and 5th grade leader. And it was amazing just to be with the kids and to just feel the Holy Spirit and to see their smiles and to see their hearts so big. VBS is beyond words for what it has done and how it's impacted my life. I progressed from the 4th and 5th grade leader into the coordinator role, which seemed very daunting at first, but what I realized quickly was that if I surrounded myself with amazing volunteers and amazing leaders, it's like everybody just flourished all together. All along the way with this particular ministry, God was preparing my heart. I think He knew from the very early steps that the point of this ministry was to produce leaders and to guide people through it into all stages of leadership. Every time I start to plan this ministry, it makes me feel that much more a part of Living Lord. It's driven my roots very, very deep into this church, and I'm committed to our congregational goals more than ever. And the biggest goal for me I see in this congregation is raising our young people up to be really strong leaders. And this is something that is at the very core of what VBS does. At the end of the day, what I hope anyone who comes into contact with at VBS is that there's a bright light. Like, that's the first thing that they feel, and that they truly feel the Holy Spirit when they walk into our ministry. I hope to be that bright light in service with others. My hope in leadership is to empower others to dig deep into their faith and pour that faith out to all and everyone that they come across. We are creating a mentorship style of leadership through VBS. We get our young people as passionate as we can about serving at a very young age so that it lasts a lifetime. It's amazing just to see the Holy Spirit at work within our walls of this church, with all of the kiddos who come in to participate, and then with all of the leaders who come in to serve those kiddos. Something really important to point out about this ministry is that for some of our kids who grace these walls, this is the only church that they get throughout the year. So they come to us for a week in the summer, and we are their point of contact for God and the Holy Spirit. And so it is so important for us and all of us as leaders to plant seeds in these kiddos. I love watching our kiddos who have grown up through our program and then have blossomed into amazing leaders. We have lots of these kiddos that realize about the 2nd or 3rd grade level that, oh my gosh, I can come back and I can lead and I can still be a part of this ministry when I'm too old to participate. So to be able to watch these kids start in our program in preschool and work their way all the way through their participation years, and then to be so excited that they get to come back and lead more kiddos is amazing. It is really watching God at work in all of their hearts as they really move through this ministry and come full circle. We plant seeds of faith in all of our kiddos who walk through our door. We introduce them to God and the Holy Spirit, and we do it through really fun, amazing ways. We try to make this church as whimsical as possible so that when they walk in, it's transformed into whatever theme it is that we have that year. And we also try to plant seeds of service in our kiddos and our leaders. Our ministry is truly set up to go from participating to leading in service. And this is something that is amazing to watch as you see these kids grow and these leaders grow as they work through this ministry. We're seeing growth in every single person in our ministry. And even if we don't get to see those plants grow, we have planted seeds of faith and service that hopefully someone down the road gets to see. Thanks so much for your time.